Hey everyone, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy, and today we're going to do a toy unboxing video. Today we're going to unbox a Force Link R2-D2 figure from The Last Jedi. Let's go, come on. Alright everybody, here we are today with a Force Link R2-D2. And we are going to unbox this guy today, but before we get that far, I just want to quickly spin the packaging around, let you guys take a look at it. And unfortunately for this Force Link line, there isn't a whole lot to the packaging. What you have really is them trying to push the Force Link product, and there you can see a picture of it on the packaging. And normally on the back of a card you would have a character description or something like that, and unfortunately Hasbro decided to opt out of that option. And so if you're familiar with the Force Link line, you know that this was initially released with the Last Jedi toy line. And I do not know for sure because it doesn't say on the packaging, but I am assuming that this is R2-D2 from The Last Jedi. But then again, they're showing him in the packaging, if you look closely here, with his little rocket thrusters out. And only time I remember him using those were in the prequel trilogies, so I'm not totally sure, but let's just run with the assumption that this is Last Jedi R2-D2, and we will see here if he says anything on the Force Link other than beep, beep, beep. So let's unbox this guy, let's get into him. Here. Gotta say, just being a figure collector, this is probably the one character I've got the most of because they have made so many versions of R2-D2. So here he is in the packaging, and if you look closely, you can see there's no... Excuse me, my Force Link just powered down, and we'll get to that in a second. And anyway, looking at R2, you can see he doesn't come with any accessories, so let's see what he does here. Oh no. Looks like I might have broke him already. Let's see here. So the first thing I'm noticing are the little thrusters that he comes with. Actually are removable. Okay, so when he's in the packaging, he actually has them on, so very interesting. And then you can also see the flame part itself is actually removable. So very cool, because I actually had that happen on the other one here. So there you can get a look at what the thrusters look like, or his little jet thrusters. And so as we saw, the flames are removable, and I believe that is all it does here. And we will see here. But let's take a closer look at R2. Very nice R2. And I gotta say, for a 3 3/4 inch R2, this is one of the most detailed ones I've ever seen. They've got all of his little panels highlighted here. He actually has the green light in the back and the red one in the front. And you don't see this on a lot of 3 3/4 inch R2-D2s, but he actually has the little cables that stick out of his feet right here, and they have a little bit of flexibility to them. So that's pretty unique and rare. So, and if you look here on his middle leg, it is not retractable. In a lot of R2 units, you can twist the head and the center leg will pull up, but it actually, if you look at it, it almost looks like it comes off here. So let's, oh, very nice. Okay. So it does come off. So if you want to remove the middle leg, you just pull it straight out. Very nice. And here's what it looks like. So instead of it retracting and extending back out, they just made it a removable part. So you can see there's a little rectangular peg, and it has a corner cut out so you know which direction to put it. And if you look at the hole here, you will see how they have one of the corners notched out, so you know to always put the notched out corners together, so you put it back in the right position. And there's no other movement to the leg, so normally this thing would swivel, and it does not do that. And if you look very, very closely, you can see there is actually a small working wheel on the center leg, and also on his side legs there's small little wheels there. Very nice. And if you're wondering what this little logo is here, this lets you know this is Force Link R2-D2, and I will show you what that does in a second here, guys. And so let's look at his movements, which for R2 is going to be limited, of course. So you have full head rotation on the dome, and then full rotation of his legs, and then his little side legs here, they do have movement, a little bit of up and down movement, so you can adjust him a little bit. Very nice. Okay, and I'm trying to see if any of his arms or panels pop open, but it doesn't appear so. So let's check out these little thrusters. So here's what they look like again, and it looks like you just snap them right onto his leg here. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so there you go. So here's what it's off, and here's what it looks like on. And you just snap them into position here. So you just line in the two blue parts up, and you're going to click it on here. And there you can see the thrusters. And they're on there fairly well. They're not knocking off loose, which is good. So, and then of course you have your lovely little, oops, flame attachment. So there he is, all rocket powered. So very nice. And of course, first time we saw this, I believe, was in Attack of the Clones. He used it in the droid factory, or the droid foundry. And then he again used the thrusters quickly in Revenge of the Sith when he took out those super battle droids, if you remember that. And then occasionally when you see him pop up in the animated shows like Clone Wars and stuff like that, he will sometimes use them there. So very nice. Okay, so you just pop them back off here. And let's just check out real quick. We're going to put the middle leg back in. And there you go. You can hear it snap into position. And let's check out how well does he roll on his little feet. Fairly well. I can feel the wheels moving under there. I know you guys can't see it in the video, but I can actually feel the wheels moving, so very cool. Very nice. Okay, so as we discussed a second ago, this is a Force Link figure, and if you are not familiar with what the Force Link product is, this is it right here. And basically it is a little tiny chip reader, chip scanner, and speaker box. So there's a little speaker box here, and what you're going to do is you use this part of the device here and you scan the figures, and during the manufacturing process they embedded little chips in them, so they will recite lines from the movie, and there's combat sounds and stuff like that. And so let's check out what R2-D2 says. And, you know, I guess we all kind of know what he's going to say anyway, but let's do it. Okay, so to turn this thing on, it's kind of unique. What you want to do is you just tap it on the back here, right above this little speaker. And there you can hear it power up, and you see the lights kicking on. And let's scan R2 and see what we get. That's what I thought. That's pretty good. Okay, at least they... There you go, there's the thruster sounds. Very nice. Okay, so you guys see how it works. And you can see he gets about 3 or 4 sounds, and then you get his beeping sounds, and then you get the rocket thruster sounds. So very cool. And let's reassemble him and put him all back together. So very cool. It's too bad they didn't have the technology during the original trilogy to give him the rocket boosters back in the day, but alright guys, there he is from the Force Link toy line. This is R2-D2. And thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the content I'm creating. And if you are, please subscribe to the channel and leave some likes on the videos, leave some comments. I love interacting with you guys and talking Star Wars. So thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Bye.